There is a debate in EDH about whether or not Planeswalkers should be allowed as your commander. This has been a point of contention for a long time, so much so that other formats like Oathbreaker have popped up, with their main selling point being you can use a Planeswalker in the command zone. But there isn't a paper format that allows both, and I don't know if Planeswalkers should be allowed in the command zone. There's a couple of arguments against it. Some of them are kind of weak, like it slows the game down since Planeswalkers are kind of life gain, but gaining like 8 or 10 life across a game shouldn't really change game time that much. I'm really not concerned about that. The real issue is so many cards would need to be banned. Cards like the Chain Veil. This artifact lets you reactivate the ability of a Planeswalker, and can let some commanders go infinite if you were able to put them in the command zone. Like Teferi if you have a few mana rocks, or Estrid if you have some enchantment ramp, or you could go infinite with Tasha the Witch Queen and Displacer Kitten. Oh, wait a second. All of those can already be your commander. These are all legal combos you can already do. Okay, how about Doubling Season? Surely that would have to be banned. I mean, it instantly lets you ultimate a Planeswalker. That's so strong. If you had a Planeswalker in your command zone, that would be a 2-card combo with a ton of commanders, like Tameo Field Researcher or Sarkhan Unbroken. And, well, actually not much else. Like, there's a few Nissas that could ultimate immediately, but ultimately, if you wanted to play Doubling Season, you would need green in your color identity, so it's not like you can use it with a Nicol Bolas in your command zone. And a lot of alts don't even win the game on the spot. Also, you could already do a lot of these with Vorinclex, since he combos with Planeswalkers anyway. Plus, aren't there already a ton of other 2-card combos in the command zone that are oftentimes less mana than Doubling Season and a Walker? Like Kiki Jiki and Combat Celebrant, or Malcolm and Glinthorn Buccaneer, or Naru Meha and Ghostleaf Flicker. Plus, Godo combos with Helm, and that's like a 1-card combo since you don't even need to cast the Helm. You just cast Godo and it puts the Helm into play and you just equip and win. Also, Inala has Eminence, so you only need Spellseeker to come into play and have 1 black mana available to do her combo. So, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I don't actually think Planeswalkers should be banned as commanders. I think they would be a lot of fun, and I don't think anything would need to get banned. Cards like the Chain Veil can combo with some, but most of those are already legal as your commander anyway, and it's not even that powerful of a combo. Doubling Season with many of these walkers is like an 11 or 12 mana combo. Deep Glow Skate is similar. It would just be a ton of mana, and there's so many other combos in the format that are way more powerful. I don't think any of this is a concern. And there would be so many fun decks. Think about like Nicol Bolas Dragon God Super Friends, where you're just playing a bunch of other walkers to give Dragon God a ton of different abilities. Or maybe Koth of the Hammer in a mono-red like ramp control kind of deck. Or even like Renin 6 lands. You could play lands that sacrifice themselves for value and get them back with your Renin 6. Planeswalkers as commanders would open up so many different decks and be a ton of fun to play. The only card I think would actually maybe need a ban is potentially Narset Parter Veils. I think it would be very consistent with Tutors and the Abundance of Wheels in mono blue to just cast your commander and then wheel the table's hand away. And because there isn't that much spot removal for Planeswalkers, if you did this all in one turn, it'd be pretty difficult to interact with. But outside of Narset, I don't see any issue with Planeswalkers as commanders. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that they shouldn't be? If so, why? I'd love to hear your reasons for it. If they were legal as your commander, what would you put in the command zone? I'd probably play Dack Fayden. Thank you so very much for watching. Subscribe for more.